A to Z Mysteries, The New Year Dragon Dilemma, Super Edition 5, by Ron Roy. Chapter 14. They're twin brothers? Dink asked. Dink, Josh, and Ruth Rose were sitting on the floor in the living room of their Bayside hotel apartment. Dink's father sat on the sofa. He had just gotten off the phone with Officer Feist. Yes, Dr. Winston Worthington has a twin brother named Wayne Worthington, Dink's father told them. Wayne got out of prison a few months ago. He stayed with Winston for a while, then borrowed some money from him and bought that old sailboat, where he now lives. Dink thought about Wayne's tattoos. So those were W's on his hands, not M's, he said. I was reading them upside down. His father nodded. Apparently, Wayne did some snooping when his brother wasn't around. He went on. That's how he learned about the parade, Miss Chinatown's crown, even when the fireworks would go off. He was the one who set off the second round of fireworks. So he decided to steal the ruby? Asked Ruth Rose. Yes, but he needed help, so he enlisted Burke, the little guy who actually stole the crown right off Lily's head, Dink's father said. He and Burke had once shared a prison cell. So that's why Dr. Worthington seemed so sad on the Swan float, Dink said. He must have figured out that his own brother was the crook. I think you're right about that, Mr. Duncan said. Luckily, you kids figured out what they were up to. Dad, why didn't Burke just take off with the ruby after he stole it? Dink asked. Why did he hide it in the dragon's mouth? Burke knew if he didn't go back to help carry the dragon in the parade, he would be suspected, Dink's father answered. But he was worried that everyone would be searched, so he stuck the ruby in the dragon's mouth, figuring he or his partner in crime could get it later. So he confessed? Ruth Rose asked. Dink's father laughed. Yes, he did, he said, but not right away. When the cops let Burke out of the warehouse, he denied everything, said there was no proof. But when the police showed him the picture Dink took, he changed his story. Cool, Dink said. I wasn't sure if the picture was any good. It came out pretty dark. It was fine, his father said. It showed Burke holding the ruby, and when the piece of yarn matched his sweater exactly, he began to sing like a bird. Did Burke put the crown in Holden's buggy? Dink asked. Yes, because he hoped that would make the police believe that Holden and his girlfriend had pulled off the caper, Dink's father said. While Wayne was staying with his brother, he learned that Lily was one of the 2 finalists for Miss Chinatown. So he followed her, learned about Holden, then made his plans. But that was pretty dumb, Ruth Rose said, because even if Holden was the thief, he would never have hidden the crown in his own buggy. Dink's father laughed again. That's right, he said, but most crooks aren't very smart. So where are Holden and Lily? Josh asked. I hope he's not still in jail. Just then the apartment telephone rang. Dink's father answered. Yes, please send them up, Mr. Alderson, he said into the phone. Send what up? Dink asked. I ordered takeout food, his father said. A minute later there was a knock on the door. Dink got up and opened it. Holden and Lily stepped in with bags that smelled very good. Is anyone here hungry? Holden asked. Yes, everyone yelled.